just came to the States and I was single in New York. So I went to the social network and there was a way to search by the age, by locality where the person lives and stuff. So I kind of searched for all females from 18 to I think 22 who is in New York right now and who is single. So she happened to come up, one of the first ones. So I sent her a random message asking her for a date, and she told me now that she kind of needed a ride, and she just wanted to get a free ride instead of taking subway or get a cab. So she's like, yeah, sure, let's meet.
A lot of guys feel like meeting a girl in the bar and just come to her and say hi is easy, but it's actually not. I have a lot of male friends, and every time they say, oh, I'm not too good, I feel shy. What if she is married? What if she doesn't like me? So all these what ifs stop people from meeting each other and talking to each other in real life. That's why I feel like online dating is huge.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the third episode of Investigator series. Tomorrow we have a meeting with people who are developing the dating app, but this is kind of a different type of dating app. They're trying to help people to reconnect if they ever saw each other in the restaurant, in the bar, or during the morning run. I think the dating business actually is huge. It started all in 2001 with the first version of Match.com coming out and offering their services for singles. In this app, they're trying to develop the system where if people met one time, if they saw each other in, for example, restaurant or the bar, they can actually see in their app who is around them and try to reconnect to these people. Also, guys, my cameraman just told me that statistically 75% of all American females are singles. I mean, this is crazy, guys. I really want to talk to the authors of the Perchance app, see how they plan to market it. This is the third episode of Investigator. We are here in Miami. Hello guys, so here we are in Miami, Florida, and we're meeting with my friend Lee and Dave. We want to speak about their newest venture. It's a dating app. How'd you guys meet? A long time ago?
We met on Craigslist.
That's how a lot of stories start.
Right? No. We met through a friend of ours, and one of my friends was going to his events. And he said, listen, you got to really meet this guy. He's doing something cool, and I think you guys can work together.
What kind of events you have in Simon?
We have events every week. Sometimes there's more than one. The ones that his friend was going to was at Racket. We have an open bar for our users for 2 hours, and we give away a bunch of prizes.
For the company, for the new company?
Yeah, it was for our app Perchance.
Okay.
And his friend was coming there, and he's like, holy, what is this? I've never seen anything like it.
Right.
And I said, hey, do you have anyone that I could talk to that I could maybe work with for marketing? He's like, hey, listen, we're gonna figure some stuff out. We might do an event together. Then he put me in touch with Lee, and then everything started to happen.
We got on the phone, and it was like, what are you doing in an hour? Like, where are you? And we literally made it a point to meet. I think we even met on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
I was picking up someone from the airport, and I brought my friend from the airport with me.
Right across the street over here.
Yeah, right across the street. I brought him with me. And my friend was sitting there, and I wasn't 100% sold. But my friend was sitting there, and my friend was looking to invest some money into different projects.
Right.
And he's sitting there, I go, bro, come into this meeting, just try and keep it calm. Don't say anything. I'm working on this company. We're going to see if it's a good fit or not. I'm going to meet this guy. And he goes, wait, this is the greatest thing in the world. And he's in the meeting, like, freaking out. I'm like, calm down, calm down.
It's like when you go car shopping, like don't get excited. Just go. You know, we
He
don't
came
know.
in, like, ranting and raving, and then we left, and the whole weekend that he was in town for, he's like, I'm going to invest in this company. I'm investing in this company, and you're going to do this, and you're going to run it. And I'm like, bro, relax. I don't even know yet. Let's talk a little bit further. He's like, no,
Right.
I'm telling you. And he sold me. Over the whole weekend, we're having drinks, and he's like, Lee, you got to do it. I'm like,
How did you organize the events? Like, how would you gather the people around?
So
And how many people was it, approximately?
for that event, there's probably about 150, 160 people
No way.
for happy hour. Yeah.
How do you get them together?
Well, every event's different. We've done a lot of events in Brickell. Right now, we have a certain amount of the single population in Brickell because we've kind of gone through it methodically.
You target them somehow?
Yeah, we'll target them in ads. We will partner with restaurants and bars, or Brickell Run Club, or
Okay.
certain organizations that have a lot of people. We'll get the word out, and once people try it, they love it, and then they tell their friends, and their friends come to the next events. I see a lot of the similar, same faces
Right.
at these events, and then there's a bunch of new ones. They bring people in, and it's not a crazy spend at this moment
You don't
to
get
get
the
to this
perks.
point.
Right.
you don't get the perks of the
Unless
event.
you're a
Like,
Perchance
you don't get
user.
an open bar unless you have the app.
Right, and
Now
when
all of a
Ah,
sudden,
here we go.
You download the app, and there's 50 people, 100 people, 200 people in the
Actually
room.
communicating, yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're
Testing
connecting.
that. Yeah.
First person to connect gets dinner.
right.
Second person to connect gets
Yeah.
a free bottle.
Oh,
so we're
nice.
incentivizing people to meet in person. We're bridging the gap
So now
between
it's-
online and offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, now all of a sudden every event we do, we get a couple hundred, couple thousand downloads, and it's just building and building and building. But this is only open in one market.
Does it affect the app, like rankings? Like, the more it's downloaded, the more users, do you think it goes up?
Yeah, no, at the end of
Because
the
I
day,
would
yeah, it
imagine
will.
there is a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
The downloads,
dating apps in the App
reviews,
Store.
it'll help. No, it definitely helps. When we have an event like the day before, the day of, the day after, there's a huge influx of usage and new downloads. So we've done really well with these events, and we're growing 30, 40% month over month. And for a new app, that's extraordinary in
Right.
this section for sure. And then, we got on TV. We were on Inside South Florida. We had a huge event at the SLS at High Beach for Valentine's Day with
Yeah,
like
it was a
1,000
media
people.
actually. We read about it. It was
Yeah.
like 1,000.
Yeah, we had like
downloads or something.
1,000 people there. We thought maybe 30 people would do speed dating. We had 160 people do speed dating. It was just insane. And then, we got top 5 best new app idea in the country last year before we launched. So that was huge for us. And now we're just trying to spread from market to market. We're in, Brickell, we're in Wynwood, Miami Beach, Design District, Upper Buena Vista. And now we're spreading onto campuses at UM, FIU, and we're going to go up to Fort Lauderdale and into other markets throughout the country
We're
in
also
the next few
talks,
months.
to launch West Coast at Coachella this year.
Yep.
And
Oh,
with a
wow.
massive event.
How would you push it there? Like, what would?
I produce a festival during Coachella.
So is it
So it would
advertising, banners?
Yeah, everything.
Just some.
It would be sponsorship, placements. We would do download the app, get an open
Get
bar,
free
get a
stuff,
table,
okay.
whatever it is, we would give it away. And separately, the crazy part, you and I have known each other quite some time.
Yeah.
He was an attorney.
Right. It's
Like
amazing.
A suit-wearing attorney for years, and he literally took the suit off to do this.
Yeah.
And his story about how he did it was awesome. And when he told me this story, I was like, "This is amazing."
Where was that? Here in Florida?
Yeah, we started here. The reason why I started the app is because I would see a beautiful girl. I would be at like Starbucks right here, or on an elevator for 5 seconds, or at a stoplight, and I would go to sleep and I would wonder, what if? What if I was supposed to meet this girl?
So many times I thought about
Why
it.
can't, it would keep me up at night. Like, why can't there be something? There's nothing. You can't use Tinder, you can't use Happen, you can't use Bumble. Those are just swiping random people who may or may not be real, who you've never seen. So this is where you are right now.
You see what it is? This is
So
basically.
you can see people right now who are very close to you that you cross paths with.
Uh-huh.
And you could show the closest point of intersection for each logo here. So here are the people you saw throughout your day. You might have been in other parts of Miami and it would show you them as well. But here's these two right here. You have another one. So where did you go? Where were you today?
We were on I-95 coming from West Palm Beach.
So you saw somebody
North.
else as well. You already
Yeah.
have people reaching out to you, just letting you know that. I can see that. So
this
you
what I
heart
do?
someone, they heart you back, you're connected, and within a few minutes you could be on a date with them. You have up to 48 hours to go back in time.
But this is what's cool is when you do connect, we give you the option of meeting. Okay, you get the option of meeting, and she connects with you.
Yeah.
You get the option of meeting in 30, 60, 90 minutes, and we can give you options of where to meet.
Oh wow!
And those
So this
are
is another.
places
Is it another
means a
stream of revenue?
Yes.
you go.
So right now, the people that are meeting on Perchance that are matching up, 89% of them are actually going on dates in real life. We're all about letting you connect with someone who you saw in real life. You can go back in time and do that, and then it's just getting in front of each other instead of just messaging where it just ends with, hey, what's up, hi, and then they don't care. They're on to the next person because they can care less about that person because they never saw them in real life. Once you see someone in real life, you want to get to know them. That girl that smiled at you, that guy that was really cute, you could really do that with our app, and that's what we're doing. So what we're doing, we're connecting people at our events, and some events will be 50 people, 100, 200, whatever that might be. You'll go to an event, you know, everyone's single who's on Perchance. If you get in, you're getting hooked up, so whether you're getting open bar, a free drink or two, and we're incentivizing people to connect there. So the first 2 people that connect, say on Friday at Racket, $100 at Racket.
Oh wow!
Just connect, they get it. Then the last person at the end of the night, we just pick a random person. So this map, there'll be like 80, 100 people on here. We're just picking a random dot, and that person wins a bottle. So they get bottle service at Racket to end the night. They stay and they do whatever they want. Yeah.
So as for the places where you send them for the dates, do you get to pick the places? Like,
Yeah, watch
Can
this.
you do the paid inclusion for these people?
So now you can see places nearby. So you have options. So you can look, okay, I love Mr. One, best pizza in Miami, I'll go there.
20% off. Go
Yeah.
here, get
You as a
40%
business
off.
operator, do you get to select these places to be included
Right now,
in the people's
it will
phones?
be, yes. So right now we're using Yelp's API. We've
Okay.
already done an event with Yelp. Yelp loves what we're doing, but we're gonna do something in the future where it'll be our curated restaurants and bars and coffee shops and whatnot, and
Once our
they'll
user database-
work with us. We're waiting
I
until we
understand.
hit to a certain amount of users, which will be in the near future, and then we'll be
You can
using
probably
it.
still use their API, but then include your listings on
Right,
top, like ads,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
So if someone pays us the most for that week, they'll be number 1.
So babe, what do you think about the online dating?
I like it. I feel like it's making it easier for people to meet each other. Because a lot of people, they feel shy and they feel insecure to, to talk to the girl they like. They'd rather find her on social media.
Online after the post
and
factum?
then, just send her a message. Because this is not so easy. A lot of guys feel like meeting a girl in the bar and, just come to her and say hi is easy, but it's actually not. What if she's married? What if she doesn't like me? So all these what ifs stop people from meeting each other and talking to each other in real life. That's why I feel like online dating is huge, because it just kind of breaks this barrier between people and allows them to, because it's so much easier to just send a message and say hi. What
kind of talk prior to meeting in real life, right?
Yeah.
And after that, you can probably get their social media, like Instagram page, their Facebook and stuff, so you can kind of see more pictures of them, what kind of lifestyle they live in and stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a great benefit.
I have friends that said that they met on Tinder and like all these dating apps.
No way, Tinder?
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of that, because the idea of just scrolling through the phone and just looking for someone, why not just go out and find someone
Meet someone in real life?
Yeah, that's why online dating is great, and like meeting people online is great, but it has to be like an addition to the real life,
Right.
and not your, not your.
Did you ever had a opportunity, like not the opportunity, did you ever had a case when you're in the restaurant and you're in the cafe or nightclub, and then you see someone and you kind of want to connect with them, but you're too shy or something?
I mean, I'm a girl. Usually guys connect with the girls, and I know the ways how to make a guy connect with me. But this is another problem. Like, not all the girls understand that they have to give a sign to a guy so he can approach you. Because a lot of girls, they wait. They like the guy. They wait for him to come to her and say hi and ask her what's her name. But at the same time, she's afraid to look at him. Girls don't know how to really give a sign to a guy that, she can be approached, and guys don't know the right way to approach the girl. These online apps, online dating and all of that is really great, because as you said, 75%
75%,
of people, of girls are single.
yeah.
I heard something like that, and this is really sad, because I feel like everyone needs someone to love, even if it's not for the whole life, just for one weekend, but still,
Right. So I've heard there was a story that you pitched to some investors, Shark Tank or something.
Yeah, I've pitched a lot. I've pitched a bunch of different platforms. That one, I was on Pitch Investors Live. It's an app where you can pitch in front of someone in their video. So like, I don't have to be in front of you. It's kind of like video pitch. You can see someone.
Oh, you
yeah, and I
recorded
pitched
and
to
you send it?
No. It was live. It was
Wow.
live stream. So I pitched Kevin Harrington. He was the original Shark. So he loved our idea. He loved
was
what
live?
we're doing. Yeah, it was live.
Wow.
And there's video of it now. You can still watch it and record it. But he compared what we're doing to what Groupon did. So we're starting in one area of a city like Groupon did in Chicago, and then they went from neighborhood to neighborhood, and they got all of Chicago, and then they went nationwide. That's what we're doing right now.
Is that the commonly used strategy?
It is.
Yes.
Because the reason why we don't want to launch nationwide day one, because, all right, so say we have 50,000 users throughout the country, but we only have 40 people in one city, 100 people, and then maybe one city has 3,000, then it's just, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
So we have a whole rollout strategy where we'll do it in each neighborhood, in each city, and then to get the amount of people we have now, which is like about 6,000 users, it was, a lot of planning and strategy.
Right.
In Brickell right now, we have over 12% of all singles on Perchance, which is huge for us.
So this is a great market for you to launch,
Yes,
right?
it's the best market because it has 70% single rate. That's why we started here, highest in the country. And then what we did was we equated that, okay, what happens if we were able to hit the same amount of singles in Brickell everywhere in the country, and that's over 15 million people.
Right.
So
First
that
of all, your infrastructure has
to correlate.
Be
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Especially if we're
Right.
talking about
You have to
I'm not
scale
saying
it
we're
as you
going to
grow,
get
right?
there. That might not happen. But even if we got to 8 million or 7 million, that's amazing. But
So-
right now, how well we're doing here is extraordinary. And if that somehow happened everywhere,
Is that a good idea to put like signs in the places, say it's a cafe or restaurant, to put like a sign if they want to participate in that list that you're suggesting?
yeah.
They have to put sign like want to reconnect with someone who you see in this place.
Yeah, no,
I think it's a good
something-
idea. 'Cause
No, it is. It's a very good idea.
That's another means of us getting in front of more people.
Yeah.
You know, our goal is also when we go into these restaurants and we do our events, we want them to invite their locals and their normal clientele to
Exactly.
our event as well.
Yeah.
Because not often they offer a 2-hour open bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Now
not
they
getting
can-
that.
They can offer a 2-hour
Right.
open bar to their clients that already come.
Yeah, and you can motivate them to be in the program by just placing a nice,
Yep.
maybe even lighted,
Yep.
thing in the restaurant. Want to reconnect with someone who you like?
Yeah, 100%.
Download the app. Yeah.
Our digital strategy is also off the charts. So,
Oh, yeah?
as we're going into this, as we're closing out our first round of funding,
Mhm.
our next phase of actual implementation is we are going to crush the digital and social media world with what we're doing and be able to onboard massive amounts of users
Yeah.
just because they're going to have already heard about us through our events and just the buzz and hype we're creating in that region.
Because I wanted to say, I don't know, you probably know about PriceMe, right? That we built with our common friend. Yeah. So we built a digital company like 5 years ago, shopping comparison engine. The technology, and I wanted to share it with you, right? The
Cool.
technology was amazing. Like really, when I don't know if you ever heard about Price Grabber, Next Stack. So basically, if you want to buy an iPhone, you go to Google, you type in iPhone 10,
Yeah.
and then there's this websites that come up
Yeah.
with like 75 different sellers
Yeah,
with their
yeah.
prices. So you can sort by the price and see who's currently got the cheapest price.
Right.
Right.
That's really
so
cool.
we built and optimized the technology for people to be basically we combined Ebates with the shopping comparison. So when you shop through us, you get the cashback when you buy from one of the websites.
Cool.
Technology was amazing, man. Back in the years, right now everyone is doing this, but then
Right.
6 years ago it was
Right.
amazing. Our website looked great. Everything. We bought a premium domain, price.me, which
Yeah.
was making
Yeah.
sense. We didn't have a marketing strategy, man. We had a great product, we didn't know how to market it, and
Right.
it died out.
That happens to a lot of people. That's why I have this guy on board.
$120,000 later,
Yeah.
we have the server running,
Hey, how you doing?
and nothing.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's why I brought Leon.
Yeah.
I have some experience in events and marketing. I, worked at a sports agency. I put on the events for all the athletes and the models and stuff. He's done that to a larger extent.
Yeah.
No, I see a lot of companies that they'll fail. They have a great idea, no marketing, or an amazing marketing strategy and a horrible product.
Oh, you've
I've
seen those also?
I've seen them
Yeah.
all around. You look around and it's just, it's upsetting. But what we've done is we've tested our product, we beta tested it, we focus group, we're listening to our users, what they want. We just released the last version, which happened a few days ago, the 3.0 of Perchance. People love it even more than the last one. Now we're figuring out the next version and we're having focus groups and we're going to be pushing marketing very hard with this raise. Most of the spend is actually marketing. Just as many people you get on board, it makes everyone's life better. More people to match with, better user data for us, and everyone's happy. The restaurants, the bars, you're bringing more people there, and that's how we're doing this.
Yeah. Because I've been like couple times a month. I would say last half year, I've been pitched like different app ideas, like by my old friends, by someone that who knows that I have some money to play with.
Yeah.
And every time idea is genius and like really interesting. Like these people.
Sitting duck.
Yeah, but like I'm asking, how are you gonna market it? Oh, we're gonna figure the strategy. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Man.
No,
It's
we were fortunate because I was able to, and our team, find the right people. We found some of the best people in the business. It's not just me, and it's not just Lee. There's a bunch of people behind the scenes that have built up big companies that have helped make millions of dollars, that have made a lot of people happy, and they're all behind us, and they work with us. So I'll pick their brain in whatever situation. Now I have someone, and we're just also adding people to our team in the next few months as well, so that we do things the right way.
So you're doing this full time now?
Yeah, this is my baby. This is my baby, and I wish we could have everyone here in Perchance, but I wanted to special thank you to everyone that's been on the team. Nellie is a huge part of what we're doing. She's our CSO and essentially our advising CFO. We have a whole tech team downtown on the map. Did a huge, they're great. Right across the bridge over in Flagler. They're huge. They've helped us throughout the entire process. Ned is our growth hacker. He's built up some big companies. He knows to the minute when someone wants to purchase a pair of sunglasses. So with this raise, we're going to be able to really blow it out with his ability. And then Brian is on our board. He helped develop an app back in the day here in Miami, and he knows the pitfalls, what to do, what not to do. So that's helped us every step of the way as well as we push this forward.
What do you think about the business part of it?
I don't know yet. We'll see tomorrow when we talk to them.
I like the app idea, even though I don't know much about it yet, but I think it might be huge.
If they can make this app available on everyone's cell phones,
Yeah.
whoever is looking to date, that would be perfect. Because basically that's great,
You know the advice I want to give to the guys when we meet tomorrow? I want to tell them to basically try to make every single restaurant, nightclub, bar, put kind of signs, like a big light and signs, connect with the singles on Perchance app.
You know what's great?
What?
You know the things that you put under your cocktail in the bar?
Oh,
Like,
wow.
Yeah, under your drink.
Yeah, the mat,
Just,
the drink mat.
Drink mats. And then basically it's so visible because I'm getting a drink and I'm getting it from the mat where it says Perchance app.
This is a great
It's
idea.
amazing. Because sometimes even if it's a poster, sometimes people don't look at the posters. But if it's something, under your drink,
Especially after a couple hours of drinking,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
this is amazing. This is really cool.
All right, so we're looking forward to connect with Perchance authors. We're gonna meet them in downtown Miami tomorrow. We're gonna speak about their marketing plans. We're gonna ask them to explain us a little bit more how the app's supposed to work, and then hopefully we'll download one and try to use it, me and you. What are the next steps in the app development and the company development overall? Like, what do you see that you need to do now?
So the
to
next
make it
steps
big?
are we're going to grow throughout South Florida over the next few weeks, get into Fort Lauderdale, Boca Del Rey, West Palm, and then with this raise, Art Basel is a huge event. We're in the middle of, actually after this goes down, I'm going to be speaking with Lee. We're going to finalize where we're going to be for Art Basel. We had a huge event when we launched, and this is going to be even bigger because it's a 1-year anniversary. And then we're going to go to, it looks like we're going to go to New York and DC metro area, get out to Coachella. So there's a lot of fun, exciting plans, but we're putting it one step at a time. We want to grow the user base as much as we can here and throughout every city that we get to, and just keep making the product better. Every version, keep making it better, making it more enjoyable.
A little bit about our growth rate and the percentages.
Yeah, no, so I mean, right now it's, I touched a little bit earlier, so we're growing about 30 to 40% month over month. We started obviously with 0, and now we're at about 6,000 users, and it's just in a small part of Miami. Wow. So now we're going to bring that with minimal funding, not, right, exactly, yeah.
I saw the great reviews on the App Store. A lot of times you see these apps that you've been using for years, and they have like 10 reviews and like there are 3 stars a lot of times, but yours have a great review.
We're very fortunate to have people that really appreciate what we're doing, and then a lot of them come up to myself or Lee at our events and say, thank you for making this.
Let's be honest, to get 50 reviews on App Store, you have to have a lot of downloads.
It's huge. It's definitely
not everyone
a lot.
wants to leave a review.
Yeah, no. It's no. Most people don't want to leave a review. It's a waste of their time.
That's
they feel like, but no, they help. We're listening to what they say. People are emailing us now throughout the country. When is this coming to my city? I just got 5 of them yesterday. But we don't want to just rush into it. We're going to plan. We're going to get everywhere. We will. It's just with this funding.
So let me ask you, when they asking you where they're coming into the city, isn't it by default it's already there? Like, do you need to do some technical changes on the server side?
We geo-fenced it.
So we're talking about only the marketing part of it. But if I happen to be in Atlanta and someone happens to be in Atlanta also who has an app,
it won't let you do it now because we've geo-fenced it to Florida because we don't want, like, this could happen. Right. What happens if 80 people are on it in New York City and then you see one person every now and then that are on your map, then it's just not a good experience. But when we go to New York City, when we have a launch party on Valentine's Day or whatever day that will be, and we push it in Brooklyn, we push it in Manhattan, we're in
opening the gates.
Then we open up the gates and then it'll be available.
Yeah. Once we heard about the app, we were sitting in the office with my team and we were like, let's download and try to play with it, right? Mm-hmm. So once I saw the map, right away, I remembered my idea from, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Why not make a social network, social media, like social network like Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah.
When you can see people actually walking around and you can like
Uber.
Like Uber, but imagine every single person has their own small little icon and they can click on it to see what kind of lady is this and see her pictures. Stories and all that stuff. This is so amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So just to reiterate, you'll never see anyone before or after. You can never see anyone before the interaction, after the interaction. I can only see her if I can touch her, or I can see you if I'm interested in guys, which I'm not, whatever. But like you can see the people that are around. So you can see people short time after you saw them because it's not instantly, but it's very close to it for safety and privacy concerns. Yeah. And you can only match up with people if you both want to meet. So if you reach out to someone and they don't want to meet you, you're not going to get connected. But if you do connect, both of you want to meet, then you can chat or you can go on a date. And you can never see where they were after and you can never see where they were before. Only when you were at the same place at the same time.
I understand.
So that's why you can see these people.
So I can only see the people who are in this circle, correct?
Correct.
Have you?
But each
how
day
did you determine
this
the circle,
changes
the radius?
The 10 here. There's people you can see every 10 minutes. It changes. Here are new users on the top.
Yeah.
This right here is a game that you can play that shows you 6 people. If one of them actually liked you, and if you click the right person, you get matched up.
And that was part of version 3.
This right here is a very close area, proximity.
How
so
did you
essentially
determine
it's 5 city blocks. So it's enough so that if someone was, let's just say, right here, and they saw you, so you can still find them on the map, and it's very close to you over a certain period of time and in a certain space, so that they're there essentially at the same time, at the same place. But right now, you could easily search. So even, let's just say on Friday, let's just say there's 220 people at this event. You can search here and you can see the closest point of intersection. So you can just search really quickly, and not all of them are going to be interested in guys. So there's girls interested in guys, there's guys interested in guys, girls interested in girls. So it's even though there's 220 people there, there's not going to be that many people. On your map, there might be 80 or 90.
Yeah. Are you currently hiring like any positions? Maybe IT people, marketing people?
Yeah. So right now we're bringing on some new brand ambassadors. We're bringing on and we're looking for a CTO. We already have an advising CTO. We want an in-house CTO. So those are the two positions that we're looking for right now. So brand ambassadors that can help us out at whatever college that might be or at our events. We have a strong base right now, but we want to expand it as we're growing. And we're looking for a CTO to bring on to be in-house. That's going to be, hopefully coming on in the next few weeks. That's what we're looking for right now. We're already speaking with some people.
How did you come up with a name, by the way?
That's a good question. So we did a lot of branding. We did a lot, to make the app look like it does right now, to make it feel like it does. And the name, we wanted to do something that was different, that's not used commonly in modern day lexicon. So we went to a word that was from essentially 100 years ago that people don't use often, so that when people search for Perchance, we'll stand out. So, Perchance, you have a moment and you see someone, that's why we did that. So you have that moment, perchance you walk by someone, perchance you see someone.
I think this is really
like
brandable.
Yeah.
This is a great name.
Thank you, appreciate it, yeah.
So let me ask you, I always ask for something, either a discount or something for my subscribers. Can you offer, or can you tell us what are you looking for and what can you offer for potential partners?
Sure, so potential partners, restaurants, bars, whatever venue that might be, contacts, you can email us at info@perchanceapp.com. Just say, I'd like to be a partner. Right now, we've partnered with over 65 venues locally. We bring in a lot of business at all of our events. We bring our user base with us. If you'd like to download Perchance and know about our upcoming events, we have a huge one coming up for Art Basel. All you have to do is download the app, make sure your notifications are on, and you'll get a notification regarding whatever event's coming up that week, and you could just click the link and you're in. You just have to show that you're on Perchance, you get in, once you click that link and you're good to go. In the middle of finishing up our seed round, so if investors would like to reach out to us, they could email us as well, just message us on Instagram and say that you're interested, and you would get a piece of our company.
So what kind of investors are you looking for?
So we're raising $2 million right now, and we are already fairly close to half right now, and we're looking to get the last half. And what we're doing is we're partnering with people that a lot of people are private investors. They might be seed investors or angel investors. Someone who wants to make a few bucks and help connect a lot of people and understands what our strategy is. So we're meeting with people, and we'd like to work with people that are in the cities that we're going to be going to in the near future. So whether that's Miami or in South Florida, New York, LA, San Fran, Dallas, Austin, Atlanta, we're trying to work with smart money so that someone can come on and help us launch into those markets as well. And any information that they'd like to get from us, we can send them our packet. Just email at info@perchanceapp.com and we'll send you the materials. If you ever want to know what events we have, you can just click our bio on Instagram, or just go to our website and you can see right after the video, underneath it is the next event. So the app is free. You can download it on Google Play or in the App Store. Just search for Perchance, one word, no spaces.
Perchance App, we are coming for your city.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a great meeting. Thank you.
My man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so you can meet online, offline, it doesn't freaking matter. Just meet, love each other, and we'll see you tomorrow.